let me just direct you then back to what the second graph here under key judgments. Could you clarify what your point was about the paragraph that says, nevertheless, even if violence is diminished, Iraqi leaders will be hard-pressed to achieve sustained political reconciliation? Because I heard you as sort of saying this sort of fits in with the general approach of the administration. This seems to be with the nevertheless, even if the ISF is successful, there's still a great chance that Iraqi leaders will be unable to achieve sustained political reconciliation.
I agree. I read it the same way you do. And I was doing a bit of a play on words, which probably I shouldn't have done. It makes it clear, and that's why I wanted to emphasize it for completeness. Even if we get the violence down, the NIE says that the forces are going to be hard-pressed to come forward to the reconciliation. We agree with that. But we think there is no alternative but to press them hard to do that reconciliation. And Maliki agrees. And if you look at the program that the Iraqis are starting to talk about, they're talking about the need for a revision to the depacification law, an oil law, constitutional amendments to address some of the issues that remain unresolved from the Constitution.
But even if you read this paragraph straight, it seems to me what's being suggested is the odds are against success.
It's going to be hard, and the President made it very clear it's going to be hard, and there's no assurance for a success. The case the President has made is he's looked at all the alternatives, and the alternatives have little, if any, prospect for success, whether it's slow failure, as I talked about, or fast failure. The President believes his strategy has a prospect for success. It's going to be hard. The NIE says that. The President has said that. They agree, though, on two things. One, the consequences of failure give us every incentive to try to make this succeed. And secondly, if you look at the end of the key judgments, the last section which talks about, in some sense, alternatives, what might happen if this fails, they are pretty grim. So I would say, yes, this is no assurance of success, but it is the only path that offers the prospect for success. And because the consequences of failure are so dire, and we all agree with that, we need together with the Congress to put every effort in towards achieving success.
If this falls apart, and they talk about this in the NIE, that there would be mass chaos, there would be sectarian violence, do we have a plan on how we would operate in there if that happens?
As you would expect, we are developing all kinds of contingency plans. But the best, one of the things you should conclude from this NIE is the best plan is to have this plan succeed.